What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Manchester United versus Spurs match reaction, and it's finished 3-1 and it is fully deserved. Justice has been served for Manchester United. It was an absolute shambles for that goal to be disallowed. Edinson Cavani through, Pogba put him through, and Cavani puts it away, and it's disallowed because Scott McTominay, naturally, right? Son tries to pull him back, and you're running, and you naturally just use your hands as a defense. You know, he doesn't turn and slap him. He just puts his hand the way any player would when you're trying to hold someone off the ball. Son pulls him. That's what happens, and Son goes down like he has been shot in the face from this close range with a bazooka. He falls to the ground and he's rolling around. Like, I actually cannot even. I actually liked Son. I thought he was a baller, good player, gets it done, and enjoyable to watch at times. After seeing that, he's just literally went down levels after seeing that. I think it's embarrassing. Players nowadays dive so much. I get it, but the way he rolled around, I thought, oh, get up. They spoke about it at half time. Everyone was like, how is that disallowed? How? It's an absolute shambles from the referee. As it happened, I tweeted, fuck off VAR, because obviously that's in the moment, but realistically, VAR is there for the referees to have a look if they need it and decide. How in his brain has he seen that and thought, oh yeah, no, we'll take back the goal? Get real, like, what are you on about? It was a goal, and it was like they concluded that it was not a natural thing to do when running. Like, I'm sorry, I play football. When I'm running, my hands are all over the place. I just feel like Son reacted as if he was literally bitch slapped into the 16th century. It was absolutely shambolic. But anyway, 2 minutes later, who bleeding scores? He's fine. He's made a miraculous recovery, and Son is on the score sheet. A little bit of a blunder from Lindelof. The ball comes in. It was decent, but Lindelof just couldn't find his feet to get it away. And Son is there, and it's in. And it just really ruined it for me. Like, I don't think there was too much going on in the first half. It was very, very 50-50. But I felt very, very angry after that. I felt so mad because I felt we were completely robbed. And then going in, I'm kind of glad it happened when it did, because it was very close into half time. We could just try and get to the next stage, take a little breather, because I felt after that the players were mad hot-headed, and so would I be. I was fuming. I'm sitting here watching the match, nearly wanting to tear my TV off the wall. I was absolutely raging. So no wonder the players were kind of hot-headed, and you know, we got a few yellow cards today, especially after that goal. So I get it. We go back, and the second half started well, and you could see that United just felt that injustice, and they were like, we need to do something. I didn't think Fred was having too good a game at times, and then what happens? He goes and finally scores. Pastor Fred gets his goal. It was a very easy one to finish, because of course the ball's there, you know. It was very close range. There was no other option but to score. It was a rebound. It was a really good save from Hugo Lloris, and Fred smashes it in. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So we're 1-1. I think Cavani ran his absolute arse off today. He ran all over the pitch. And someone tweeted just there a few minutes ago that Cavani has run more in today's 90 minutes than Martial has run all season. And I feel that. I definitely feel that. I'm not going against Martial, but really the work rate that Cavani puts in is just top class. And I felt it was so unfair for him, for his goal to be disallowed, because I thought it was really good, and the runs he makes on the pitch. So finally, Greenwood puts in a lovely ball, and Edinson Cavani is so dangerous with his head, smashes it in. Bottom corner, beats Lloris, and there we are, 2-1 up. And that was when I started to feel a lot better. I kind of laughed. I was like, do you know what? This is it. This is what we need. Spurs trashed us 6-1 in the beginning of the season. It was very hard. You know, we started very poorly this season, and that really knocked us. So I knew the boys weren't going to lie down and just take this. They were not going to do it. So to get that second goal and, you know, be winning the game, I thought it was so deserved. It was so deserved. We put in such a hard shift today, especially in the second half. I think Spurs just, you know, typical Spurs, trying to sit back and just catch us on the break and do bits. I think Spurs were cheating bastards today. Sorry for the language, but they were. Anytime they could, they were falling on the ground, screaming. Again, I know players overreact these days, but I feel like Spurs, literally every single time we got the ball off them, whether it was a good tackle or not, or just, you know, take the ball off them, they were on the ground. It was like a piece of fluff blowing through the air, hit them, and they're like, oh! Like, no, I'm sorry, I cannot stand by that, and they deserve to lose playing that way. It was absolutely scummy. You watched the Spurs documentary, I'm sure, and when Mourinho told them they're nice guys and they need to play like see you next Tuesdays. That's what they were playing like today. Absolute scummy football, and just throwing themselves down. And they got their just rewards, in my opinion. I'm sure I'll have some Spurs fans here in the comments maybe giving out. I don't give a shit. I actually don't give a shit. And then to top it all off, the cherry on top, Mason Greenwood gets his goal, and a much deserved goal. The guy has been on fire recently. He's been doing so well, and he finishes them off. Literally a couple of seconds left in the game. In the 96th minute, he gets that goal just to finish them off, leave that sour taste in their mouths. You know, I think it means more when you're coming up against Jose, because he can be so animated and so sour sometimes towards everyone else. And, you know, Spurs haven't really been on a good run, and Jose Mourinho just always blames other people, everyone but himself. And I felt like today, if they had a won, it would have just given him that extra, you know, doing the double over United this season. We could not allow it. I think Ollie made the change at the perfect time, bringing Greenwood on, and Greenwood definitely made a bit of an impact. And of course, getting on the score sheet, what more could you want? Also, a little mention to Fred. When he scored, he obviously runs out, he celebrates, he gets on his knees, and Bruno Fernandes, he just, instead of running and hugging him, he just flings Fred, pushes him to the ground, and Fred's lying there like, what? And I feel like it's great because you can see the connection with the lads. They're all coming together as friends. Sometimes I felt like we lacked that. You know, when you've got a unit, a group all together, and they're all pals, and you can just see they're all clicking so well. And I feel like Fred is like the little brother that they all annoy, they all beat up. You know, Fred takes a shot and everyone's laughing at him because he's skying it over the bar, 40 yards right of the goal. You know, it's just, I feel like that will be good for Fred as well. Getting that goal, I know it was a very easy one to finish, but of course, you know, Pogba had a chance. Pogba had a really good chance basically on the goal line, and he tries to scuff it with his back heel, and he completely fluffs it. I feel like he should have buried that with anything. Like, I'm sorry to be rude, but hit that in with your genitals. I don't give a shit how it goes in. Just do something, get it over the line. But no, Pogba had a good game. I think all the lads put in a shift. Also, Dean Henderson. I'm so impressed with Dean Henderson. You know, the goal wasn't his fault at all. I feel he is so commanding. He shouts. He's constantly talking. He's constantly alert. He's always coming out. You know, sometimes I feel like David De Gea is a little bit reluctant to come out too far. But Dean Henderson doesn't even think. He just goes at it. He just runs towards it, and he pulled off a few good saves as well. And, you know, he gives me a lot of confidence. I feel like the way he talks to the team is definitely helping them just get up. And, you know, sometimes it's hard to see everything going on the pitch. So when you've got a goalkeeper, and I'm not saying David De Gea doesn't do this, but I'm just saying I pick it up from Dean Henderson's performances a lot. When you've got a goalkeeper behind you telling you what to do and just letting you know there's someone there on your right hand side, there's someone on your left, you know, sometimes you don't see everything, and I feel like he really is just literally, he's standing there with a foghorn, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, he's standing there basically just shouting with this foghorn, telling everyone what to do, and it's definitely working. So yeah, 3-1, beating Spurs 3-1 in their stadium, away from home. We've had a very good run away from home, and I feel like this is now a massive result. You know, we just had the game against Granada, We won. It wasn't the best game ever, but we won. And this one today worried me because I just know it's Jose and Spurs, the way they play, they just annoy the shit out of me. So today was massive. I really was nervous going into this game. I'm not even lying. I was so nervous. And we got 3 points. We scored 3 goals. And we got justice after that absolute shambles from the referee in the first half. So yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing what they have to say about Son's overreacting. I'm just looking forward to hearing the match reactions from Jose. Of course, Ollie was absolutely fuming when that goal was disallowed. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to hearing that. But guys, the most thing that I'm looking forward to is to hearing your comments. So let me know in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, drop a like on the video, and happy Sunday. We have gotten the win. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys, and I will see you very soon for another video.